Hi everyone, welcome back to another Switchboard tutorial. In this video, I'll be walking you through the Quick Campaign interface. Quick Campaign is the easiest way to create and modify campaigns. We'll just start with an existing campaign, but you can also create a new one by hitting Quick Add from the New Campaign menu. This button here launches the Edit portfolio. Alright, so there are a few fields here that we're going to add. The first system here, or first field here, is the campaign name. This name is what we're going to use to refer to this when you're searching for it, so make it something that you can find. The second set of information that we need to add is the date range. You're going to create a date range that's a start time, or start date and end date, and then you can add time ranges here if it's a day-parted campaign. If you're adding a campaign that has multiple time ranges in it, don't worry about scheduling it multiple times. Our system automatically takes these campaigns and then shuffles them into the loop based on the parameters of the other campaigns and the ad unit that you set up. If you need help setting up ad units, check out the video on the network page. Alright, so we're going to create a campaign, start with a date and time range. Right, so here we are. This plus button adds all other time ranges. And then you can add screens. So in this campaign, there was just a few screens. Here's the Kubient test that was added. Here are some other screens that we can continue to add. All you need to do is just keep selecting these screens. You can search for them as well. Here's a test. The third piece here is where you add new content. If you have a campaign that already has content, you can edit the piece of content by uploading the new file here, just like this. You can change the name. You can set different content lengths. And you can change, but you can't change this content type. This is just showing you what we think the content looks like. This is a great way to check to see if there are any errors. If you modify any of these fields, like turning it into an 8-second ad and changing the field name, hit save before continuing. Right now, we only support images and videos, but shortly, we'll also add HTML and RSS feeds and specific HTML files if you're running dynamic content onto the screen. If you want to add more content to the campaign, just hit this new button. This new button allows you to create a second piece of content. This will be an arrow pointing up. Here it is. Change the content length. Maybe name this. There you go. Now you have a 60-second ad that should play here. You can continue to add as many pieces of content as you'd like. In the Quick Campaign, which is different than the other campaigns, in the Quick Campaign, we assume that all of these ads should play the same amount of times. That's called share of voice. We assume the share of voice is equal. If you need to delete an image, you can hit the X button here. It's going to take a second as it deletes the content as well. And there it goes. In this last piece, you can set a price. This price is determined based on the length of time, the number of screens, and the pricing system. There are a few different pricing plans and plan types that we'll describe later on in the pricing video. If you're looking for one of those, check that out. You can see that some of these values will change when we change the length of this campaign. Alright, awesome. So that is how you set a campaign. The price is not required, but it allows you to add a price if you so choose. In other versions, of the campaign creation, you can also edit this price. Not in the quick campaign. This is supposed to be the simplest version of the campaign creation. All you need to do to manage the campaigns is fill this process out. The rest of our system will take care of scheduling it in the loop and making sure that it shows the right number of times. And that's how you manage quick campaigns.